Hello! It is almost 8 o'clock, and that means it's time for Ihatovo Monogatari. I'm just making my usual social posts, and this is going to be a much different feeling after Corn Kids. There will be a lot less energy, and maybe a lot more napping. This is going to be the bedtime stories of Twitch streaming, and I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I will be telling you a story. I will be telling you so much story. Because this game is really one of the first walking simulators as such. Lots of walking around, lots of chatting with people. Lots of discovering the chat box is gently shifted off screen while you weren't looking. There we go. But no, this is a, more of a slow, poetic thing. And I think we could all use something a little slower after all that button mash. I know I can, because my thumb, should probably not develop like an RSI. Be bad if my thumb, like, clicked when I moved it. So instead... I mean, yeah. One gets nervous when one is climbing a big old tower and isn't really sure where entirely to go. But, no, mostly I developed a sore thumb, and that was what was really bothering me. So, today I woke up around, 2 hours ago. I accidentally slept much too long. Dove out of bed. Directly onto the floor. That was fun. But I am awake now. Drinking plenty of water, because the worst thing that could happen would be if, like, I developed a cloggy nose and sore throat while reading all the text of the video game. Actually, that's not true. The worst thing that could happen would be, like, I explode. But, fear not, I do not seem to be in danger of exploding at the current time. Situations could change at any moment. This is a really groovesome track. No, I'm not a Brenny, as far as anyone knows. Ignore any zippers you may find. Those are illegal. I specifically asked the artist when the Mog image you see behind the chessboard is being drawn. I specifically asked for, like, no zippers or other complex sort of fasteners. It just didn't seem quite right, somehow, for the look. I do punctuate a lot with dude. Nope. No vocals, please. I know that's just me being paranoid. I'm pretty sure it's fine and I won't get copyright struck. But even so, I get really paranoid about, like, stupid vocals. I just panic. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like talking over people. Do not like it. Not in games and not in music. It muddles my words and confuses theirs. Anyway, you have about 5 seconds left to... Wait, no you don't. We're about to start. So you do not have 5 seconds left. Let me just swap over here. Great. Hold on. Hold on. I updated the emulator and that messed with the size of the window. Of course it did. Of course it did. It's just not a stream unless something goes wrong all of a sudden that you didn't expect. There we go. Hector playing interface. Let us suppose the phenomenon known as one's self is a blue light that gleams from an organic illumination. It flickers busily about, with the scenery and everyone else around. Indeed, the light keeps on burning. 'Tis a blue light, the illumination of cause and effect. The preface to Springtime and the Carnage. The stories of Ihatovo. Which really has some extremely lovely music. And that's all you get before it loops back around. Now, the soundtrack was by someone who later went on to, I believe, found the game creation, the game company Genius Sonority. So, he's worked on the soundtracks for Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon XD, Pokemon Troise. I believe before that he was working on some of the Dragon Quest games as a sound engineer. Not a composer, but I'd been traveling with no particular destination in mind when I happened to get off the train at a station called Ihatovo. The name seems like something pulled straight out of a fairy tale. What sort of place could it be? I decided to take a look around the city for a bit. And that's all you get? Remember the days when you could just ride a train to pretty much anywhere and get off anytime? And just be a traveler? I don't. Welcome to Ihatovo. Is this your first time in town? Well then, you should meet with Kenji Miyazawa in the RC Society. Who's Kenji? He's the pride of the Ihatovo. He's a poet and an author of fairy tales. He also worked as a school teacher a while back. You should go and meet with him. I decided, for the time being, to go to the RC Society and meet up with this Kenji Miyazawa fellow. So most of what we're going to be doing is walking around town, talking to people, as they clip through our body, disconcertingly. If you're going to meet with Kenji, you should go to the RC Society. It's on the northwest end of town. We might as well do that. Head sort of vaguely to the northwest as we talk around the place. There is no run button. There is no menu button that I've found. There is this. I don't know what it does. It looks like an inventory system of some kind. That's all we get. We get talk and we get inventory, I think. If you're heading to the RC Society, you should cross the Western Bridge and head north. So, you know, everybody kind of points you there. Ooh, the cinema. What's showing? The next showing is a Chaplin comedy. Yeah, everybody's noticed that. I just picked a slice from the box art. I didn't even pick a slice from the box art, actually. If I hide the game window, you'll notice that the entire game box is back here. You know, let me move that just a little bit more. Put you back where you were. The cat. I kind of like the cellist, which you can't see because game window. But there's like a cellist back here. It's kind of awkwardly perched on a train sign or something. I don't know. Anyway, we have a video game. Walking's a hobby of mine. I think my favorite course is to walk from my house to the cinema. You should take up walking too. It's good for your health. You're a dock walker? Don't walk off the docks, okay? You will land in the water and drown. I just can't get over how great it feels here in Ihatovo during the spring. A lot of people who really love their life here. Oh, we can just stroll in. The RC Society's goal is to provide something of a renaissance for local farmers. Yep, this is gonna stay chill. There are no battles. There is no, like, equipment. There's only walk and talk. Hello, I'm Fazillo. I've been learning a lot here from Kenji. I'm afraid he's away on business now, somewhere very far away. Oh. That's all he's got to say, okay. So we have a named character? I don't know all the details, but I heard Kenji's 7 journals, the ones he positively loved, went missing. You're a traveler, yeah? Could you try to find them for us? I imagine if we say no, there's not going to be much of a game. So yeah, let's try and find Kenji's lost journals. Is that so? Well then, you should go ahead and meet with Professor Ursus Speleus, who lives in the Shellfire Forest. They say there's nothing the professor doesn't know. I'm guessing he'll know something about Kenji's journals. If you find a journal, come back here. I found myself fascinated by Kenji Miyazawa, who seemed to be well known throughout town. So I decided to journey through Ihatovo and look for his 7 journals. This is about as far as I played on my own, just testing to make sure that the game worked. And one thing I noticed so far is pretty much everybody in town will talk to you a little bit about Kenji. When they call a game or a movie or a book or something a love letter to a particular person, this genuinely feels like that. This game feels like it's in love with Kenji Miyazawa as a person. And I'm curious about where it's going with that. I'm not gonna tell anyone Signaloo and Signalet's secret. I don't know what that means, thank you. So we have to head out to the Signal Fire Forest. I don't know where that is. La la la, lily of the valley, a flower I've spied often at the riverside. The flower looks just like a bell, and in a vase its sound will swell. I'm just looking in people's houses. I don't think the forest is in anybody's house, though. I can't imagine a more wonderful day than this. Dr. Kubo is always conducting experiments at the agricultural school. Okay? Yeah, the overcoat and the briefcase, or suitcase, really make it feel like you're on a trip and you just happen to stop here. All the folks who live in this town are nice people. Oh, good to know. Kenjington, what is this? Welcome to the Kenjington Hotel, sir. Will you be staying here? Sure. Well, then allow me to show you to your room, sir. Oh. And I can make a save. Are you heading back into town, sir? Yes. I'll be here when you need me, sir. Okay, so that's how you save the game. That's actually really good to know, because I didn't know how to do that, and I was kind of worried about it. Maybe we can leave town here. No, we cannot. Maybe I didn't talk to the... Maybe I needed to talk to that one guy again. If you're looking for the Shellfire Forest, just leave this town and head east. There we go. I decided right then and there to go to the Shellfire Forest. Alright, leave town, go east. We can do that. Hello. Word is that the Cairo Brigade leader is running some sort of criminal operation. Oh, all is not ideal in paradise. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, now we can go to the Shellfire Forest. Okay. Chapter 1. The Shellfire. That is a really nice track. Grump. We found one of the game Grumps. The bunny does not want to talk to us. I feel snubbed by the bunny. Ooh, ominous. There's a vase here. That's it. Okay. Here lies Hamoy. I don't know who Hamoy is. There's an entrance to a shrine here. The door won't budge at all. It's probably locked. Okay. Well, there were a couple of ways to go back there. Let's try one of the others. Oh, hey, squirrels. What's the news? No news from the squirrels. This tree looks different. Something's written on the tree. Only the pure of heart may hold the shellfire. Am I pure of heart? Are you pure of heart, squirrel? No squirrel is ever pure of heart, trust me. Maybe the rabbits are pure of heart. Pure of heart? One of them is a pure object d'art. Oh, hello. A lily of the valley is blooming here. Should I take it? Yes, actually. I have an idea. I obtained the lily of the valley. Remember that lady in town? Something about putting a lily in a vase? Let's try that. Alright, is this the inventory? Yes, that is an inventory. Should I go with this? The lily of the valley? The lily of the valley. I held it in my hands. I set the lily of the valley in the flower vase. The lily of the valley began to resound. Professor Ursus Spelaeus appeared. Who are you? Do you need something from me? You're looking for Kenji's 7 journals? I'm not sure where they are. I don't know anything about any journals written by a human. The rabbits and squirrels would know more about those journals than I do. What's that? You can't speak their language? Yes. You humans have lost your ability to speak the language of animals these days. Tough luck. You'll just have to give up. No? You're still not going to give up? Well, then bring me back a gift. You can't expect to go up to someone empty-handed and get them to tell you everything they know. What did you bring me? You forgot to bring something? Then I'm not telling you anything. Okay, you gotta go to the Tower of Babel. I guess I gotta go off back to town and see if anybody has a gift that's suitable for a cave-dwelling furry. Let's check at the RC Society because they... There we go. Because they seem to be the most helpful people. And also, like, the one dude in town who's named. Yeah, Ursus Spelaeus. I guess he's like bear... Spell bear. Or something. If you want to know about Professor Ursus Spelaeus, I'm pretty sure the poet on the southern end of town can tell you a few things. Poet on the southern end of town. Okay. What does this blackboard say? The RC Society. The Rasuchijin Society. Rasuchijin. I don't know what that means. So there's a poet on the south end of town. I don't know where he lives. Let's see if we can find him. It's not here. Maybe he's in the red house. Because, you know, unique roof. The thing about my mom is, she's always singing. Cool. What about next door? Oh, you look like a poet. Hi, are you a poet? Are you going to see Professor Ursus Peleus? Well, I may not look the part, but I'm a poet. You do look the part. You're behind a desk and you have a book open. That's all it takes to be a poet around here. I guess. I've been writing poetry every day, trying to be as good as Kenji Miyazawa. Could you give the professor this book of poetry for me? The poet handed me a book. I obtained the collection of poetry. Yeah, alright. A collection of poetry is an appropriate, like, hello gift. Hope the poet doesn't become an android. I don't get that reference. Ah, the 99... Yeah, there's a lot of... You say, like, the 999 episode of the manga artist, and I'm like, which one? Which of the, like, 20? Alright, Shellfire Forest, let's present a book of poetry to the furry. The cave furry. Maybe he will teach us the language of animals. Should I go with this? Collection of poetry? The collection of poetry. I held it in my hands. Did you bring me a gift? I handed him the collection of poetry. Oh, poetry. Yes, I do enjoy poetry. Have you heard of a certain orb called the Shellfire? With it, you'd be able to speak the language of every animal. Go to the shrine in the center of this forest, and take the Shellfire that you'll find there. And here, take this with you as well. Professor Ursus Peleus handed me a small key. I obtained the key to the shrine. I have sealed away the Shellfire's power, and kept it locked in the shrine. Even if you go there and pick it up now, it still won't allow you to speak with the other animals. Once you've obtained the Shellfire, bring it back to me, and I will release its power for you. I am the guardian of the Shellfire. Up until now, the Shellfire has always belonged to animals. The one who holds it is considered the leader of every animal, respected by all of the others. I didn't vote for you. I will entrust it to you for a while, until I find another animal suited to command this particular role. Alright, I guess we have to go become king of all animals. Like, that's what we have to do. Should I go with this? The key to the shrine? The key to the shrine! I held it in my hand! I used the key to the shrine. The entrance to the shrine opened up. Yep. Were you just locked in here? Okay. Inside of the chest, I found a beautiful crystal ball with a red flame inside. Should I take it? Sure. I obtained the Shellfire. Alright, let's hold it in our hands. Yeah, the fox says yep. Yep. He's just looking at us. Alright, let's go unlock the ability to speak with animals. I see you've brought the shellfire back. First, let me remove the seal I placed upon it. The seal upon the shellfire was lifted. Now you will be able to speak with every animal. Since you bear the shellfire now, I will tell you the story of Hamoi. Long ago, there was a kind and brave rabbit named Hamoi. One day, he saved the lives of some young skylarks that were about to drown in the river. When the king of the skylarks heard what he had done, he felt Hamoi was worthy of the shellfire, and the king gave it to him. Only those who are worthy of the shellfire are allowed to hold it. When Hamoi learned the shellfire was a symbol of leadership, he felt it was strange that it had been given to him. From that day on, Hamoi suddenly found himself the leader of every animal. Over time, he grew used to his position and even began to enjoy it. That was when a fox who lived in the forest figured he could trick the leader of the animals by pretending to serve him. And then he could enjoy the benefits. So he put his plan into action. He flattered Hamoi, who got carried away and began to do bad things one after the other. Before he knew it, Hamoi was doing everything the fox told him to. When the fox captured some of the birds, Hamoi was too afraid to say anything. The birds the fox had trapped in a glass cage were the same skylarks that had given Hamoi the shellfire. They begged Hamoi to help them, but he didn't do anything. Hamoi had lost all of his courage, and the shellfire had become slightly cloudy. Hamoi's father saw the cloudiness of the shellfire and realized something was wrong. Hamoi got a stern lecture from his father. Then the two of them chased the fox away and set the birds free. When they returned home, they found the shellfire had stopped glowing entirely. It was too late. Hamoi wept. And at that moment, the shellfire suddenly shattered into pieces. The shards of the shellfire scattered everywhere, piercing Hamoi's eyes, turning them white and clouded. Hamoi would never be able to see again. This story doesn't really have a good ending for Hamoi, does it? Sometime after that, I found the shellfire in the forest. Though it had shattered, it was whole again, and its beautiful gleam had returned. I wanted to make sure the other animals would not make the same mistake as Hamoi, so I placed the shellfire in the forest shrine and ordered that same old fox to guard it. That is the end of Hamoi's story. Now you may go outside and talk to all of the animals. I guess the lesson is, if you suddenly find yourself entrusted with leadership of all the animals, you should be really decisive about stuff. Because otherwise you'll go blind and die. Well, we're temporary caretakers, but I guess we're the boss now. Let's go talk to this fox and see if he has a side of the story we haven't heard. A long time ago, I tricked a rabbit called Hamoi, but the professor caught me. I've guarded the shellfire for so long. Since you're here, I suppose this means it's okay to leave this place behind. I intend to live an honest life from now on. Well, okay. Hey rabbits, how you doing? Hello there. So you're finally able to talk with us now too, huh? Kenji's journals? Sorry, I don't know anything about them. Well, that's helpful. Let's try the squirrels. If you're ever in a fairy tale, always talk to the squirrels. Kenji's journals? I don't have the foggiest. Okay, well, fuck you, squirrel. Something will happen if you place the shellfire on Hamoi's stone monument. Is it gonna blow up again? Kenji's journals went missing. I hadn't heard anything about that. Alright. We will try the shellfire thing. First, let's talk to the bear. So, the shellfire has come to you. Congratulations. Use its power wisely, okay? I am literally just here. Alright. Take the shellfire in your hands. I tried placing the shellfire down. Hamoi, the former leader of the animals, appeared before me. I am Hamoi. I understand that you are the new bearer of the shellfire. There is a reason I exist in this wretched state. It was all due to my arrogance. A prideful heart invites this kind of fate. Please do not let yourself fall into the snares of your heart as I did. You may find Kenji's journals scattered throughout Ihatovo. If you are pure of heart, all the journals will surely wind up in your hands. And with that, Hamoi disappeared. After picking the shellfire back up, I decided to return to the city of Ihatovo. Chapter 2! Alright, I don't know how long this game is, but... I hear the Cairo Brigade leader's shop opened up. Maybe later I'll head over there and take a peek inside. Ihatovo. It's a mysterious sort of town, isn't it? There's something about this place that brings back memories. Well, yeah, I guess next we're headed for the Cairo Brigade. Welcome, sir. Okay. Who's this guy in back? Let's find out. This hotel offers the finest service in Ihatovo. Oh, cool. A man in the RC Society by the name of Fazella was looking for you. Oh, and by the way, the Cairo Brigade leader opened up his shop. I saw 3 tree frogs go inside. Is that weird? Sir, is that weird? I can't tell anymore. Alright, tree frogs shop at the Cairo shop. The weather sure is nice today, isn't it? Ihatovo. It's the town of my dreams. Is this like a Wind Waker situation? No. The other one, the good one. Link's Awakening. The next showing is a Chaplin comedy. Can I get a ticket for this? Is this closed? It's closed. What? Oh, the weather feels nice. Hey, perfect timing. I was looking for you. I got a letter from Kenji. I'm afraid he wrote he won't be coming back here for quite some time, though. Hello, Shatari. Kenji's always busy with all sorts of things. Alright, did you happen to come across one of Kenji's journals?
Explain to me. Explain to me!
I see. Professor Ursus Spalaeus didn't know anything about them, huh? I mean, Wind Waker is, like, my favorite Zelda, but the HD remake of Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda. The original GameCube one is kind of rough. There's way too much islands in this game about sailing across the ocean. Also, I mean, I've beat Wind Waker like 3 times, and I haven't finished Link's Awakening ever, so, you know. What'd you miss in Chapter 1? We are a traveler. We arrived in town. We're looking for the journals of Kenji Miyazawa. We went out into the forest and talked to some animals, and they gave us the Shellfire, which makes us the leader of all the animals and allows us to speak their language. But since we couldn't find any of the, journals out in the forest, apparently we have to meet with the Queen of the Ants and talk to her and see if she has one of the journals. She's in the flower garden of the ants, just beyond the Shellfire Forest. I decided to go and meet with the Queen of the Ants. First off, I need to find the Cairo Brigade shop, which is apparently somewhere in town. I don't know where. Yeah, I really recommend just going and watching the VOD, because this game is already defying description. Let's see, here's the train station. There is absolutely nobody here. I could not leave town if I wanted to. I wonder where the Cairo Brigade shop is. In the center of town, there's a small hotel called the Kensington Hotel. Yep, that's where I'm staying. Is this it, maybe? The school is closed. No, that's a school. The Cairo Brigade leader opened up his shop the other day, but he won't pay any attention to us, since we're humans. I wonder where this Cairo Brigade shop is, because, sounds like a shop that caters solely to non-humans, and I guess... I think we found it. Woo! Give me another glass! I'll have another glass here, too. Woo! I'm drunk! Ribbit, ribbit. I don't have any liquor for humans to drink. Okay. Alright. Well, since we can't get liquor from the Cairo Frog, let's go see the Queen of the Ants. In the flower garden of the ants. Let's try not to step on the flowers unless we absolutely have to. Well, alright, or we could fucking be an asshole like that guy. Have you met with the Queen of the Ants? The hive has multiple entrances. I am a worker ant, and I specialize in doing hard labor and making liquor. Live the dream, buddy. I guess we have to step. I don't like doing that, but nobody else seems to mind. The Queen's chamber is up ahead. You'll find her there. We are the Queen's Royal Guards. Her Majesty the Queen is one amazing individual. This is just between you and me, but I don't trust the Cairo Brigade leader. All hail the Queen! We make liquor. That's how we ants make a profit and bring glory to Her Majesty the Queen. The liquor we make is extremely tasty. Her Majesty is a truly fine woman. Or a fine ant, I should say. The Queen doesn't seem to realize she's being used by the Cairo Brigade leader. I am holding the shellfire. Welcome to the Hive of the Ants. I am the Queen. You're looking for Kenji's journals. I do not have such a thing, but... the Cairo Brigade leader was saying he picked up a mysterious journal out in the flower garden. You should ask him about it. The Cairo Brigade leader, he's a valued customer of ours. He always buys the liquor we make. Apparently he had a shop in the city of Ihatovo. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of character portraits clipped out of this game for whatever reason among my community. Alright, we gotta go back and talk to the Cairo Brigade leader. Maybe he'll give us booze now. And then we can... I don't know. This is a storehouse! Are you looking for the Queen? She's not in this room. I'm a worker ant, and working is wonderful! Do you guys have a union? Okay, so I think it's safe to say that this game has gone in a very different direction than I think any of us expected. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. I'm a feral dog. Day in and day out, I live my life while keeping an eye on the people in town. I'm an orphan, and this dog here is my friend. I call him Jiro. So, you're able to talk with us animals now, huh? We're missing a frog. Oh, he's on the bar. Ugh. Woohoo! I'm totally drunk now! Yikes! I can't take anymore. I make good money off these tree frogs. Yeah. This lot here, I got these tree frogs so tree frogs so I got these tree frogs so drunk. They're racking up a huge debt. There's no way they can pay it off. I'll be able to work them like slaves. You're cutting into my profits here. Head back out now. I can't seem to... Yeah, these guys don't have anything to say. Alright, maybe back at the RC Society we'll have something. Like, maybe I have to give the Queen of Ants some advice, or... Kenji's always busy with all sorts of things. Okay. Did I come across... Nope, I have not come across one of Kenji's journals yet. Well, maybe I guess we have to go back and talk to the Ant Queen again. Let her know that the king of... or the Cairo brigade leader is being a huge scammer. And that will matter to her somehow. Right, it's not this hole. Kenji Miyazawa died in 1933. I don't know. This game came out in 1993. So, I think they were aware of his death when they programmed it. Give my regards to the Cairo Brigade leader. Maybe that tripped a flag. Let's go back. I know very little about this game's workings. I do not have like a guide for... I don't even know if there is a walkthrough for this game. So we are kind of flying blind, and that means that there will be a lot of walking around trying to figure out, like, what to do exactly. But yeah, Kenji Miyazaki died in 1933. It was a long time ago. Presumably they knew at the time. They did, but... I think that may be why the odd, slightly rustic look. Nobody seems to have, like, a telephone, for example. You're cutting into my profits here. Head back out. Can I use the shellfire somehow? No. No, I don't think this game has established what year it is. I'm not sure what to do about this frog, honestly. Let's ask around town and see if anybody has any suggestions. The Cairo Brigade leader opened up his shop the other day. He won't pay any attention to us because we're humans. A walkthrough for a different translation. Well, the general idea should still be good. In the center of town, there's a hotel called the Kensington. Okay. Not many trains stop here at Ihatovo. Were you aware of that? Or given that, you know, we stopped on a train and it's been made a point of that this town is weird and kind of dreamy. Maybe we got here from the future. If you're wondering about my son, he went over to goof off in the flower garden of the ants. Maybe that tripped a flag. The agricultural school is closed today. Stop on the 999. Different story, different train. Kenji did write a story about Night on the Galactic Railroad. Which I think 999 did homage at least a couple of times. It would kind of have to. Let's see if we can find that lady's son over there. Well, Silver, if you want to make it your next movie night pick, I probably wouldn't object, although I'm hoping to finish this before then. Working is wonderful. Thank you, Kupo. That helps a lot. Just knowing that there is, like, a safety net of sorts. I'm gonna try the, back cave. This is the main hall. We've got a lot of liquor packed away in the storehouse. That's true, you do. I don't see that lady's son, though. So yeah, alright. Give me a nudge here. Am I on the right track with this, or... The city. Alright. Let's go ask around and let's go and prevent confusion in the city. Go talk around and see, maybe I missed something. Oh? You want to know about the Cairo Brigade leader? Sure, let me look into it. Thank you, Leo Nosht. It seems the Cairo Brigade leader is allergic to mushrooms and can't stand being around them at all. Mushroom allergy. I guess I have to exploit that. You guys got any mushrooms in here? Kenji's always busy. That guy's not gonna help. So, maybe the ants have mushrooms. Like mushroom liqueur. Maybe the agricultural school has mushrooms. We'll try that next, although I think they said it's closed. Let's try the queen real quick. Someone has them, given the overall tone here. Someone has them, yes. Her Majesty the Queen is an amazing individual. Yep. Can't check the pots directly, then I get stuck. Give my regards to the Cairo Brigade. Okay, let's try the storehouse. And then we'll try the agricultural school. Is that corridor in the bottom right? That would be dead ends, yes. The one guard who doesn't trust the brigade leader. He was either the northeast or northwest guard. Doesn't seem to realize she's being used. Truly fine woman or fine ant. Yes, this is a financial institution. The liquor we make is tasty, we make liquor. Okay. No, doesn't seem to be anything of particular use there. Southeast, alright. Between you and me, I don't trust the Cairo Brigade leader. One amazing individual. Queen's Royal Guards. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have anything. It was worth checking. I mean, in a game like this, I never know. We'll try the storehouse. This is the storehouse. You're looking for the queen. She's not in this room. Didn't think so. Can't interact with the boxes directly. Working is wonderful. Alright, I need a mushroom. Where would I get a mushroom? I'm not allowed to go back to the Shellfire. Need a mushroom. Where would I get a mushroom? Just gonna make sure they don't have anything to say. Just tells me to leave. I should probably talk with frogs. Whoops. Oh well. Let's try the agricultural college, see if that's mysteriously opened. Closed. Well then, let's talk around the city. My son went to goof off in the flower garden. I have not seen him yet. That feels like a clue. Agricultural school is closed. Don't you think the springtime in Ihatovo feels lovely? Too bad it's winter. La la la, look, right there, at the roots of a tree. Some bracket fungus is there, can't you see? You know, if you have some bracket fungus, you should go to the Cairo Brigade leader for a good laugh. Base of a tree. Base of a tree, alright. I am not allowed to walk up the railroad tracks. Alright, that lady is a hint system. That's good to know. I'm gonna check the ant garden. And then afterwards, I will check... Yeah, is there a tree sprouting here anywhere that... I don't think it's these little background trees. I don't like stepping on it. Oh, wait a minute. I can get... No, okay. Base of a tree. I mean, I can't go back to Shellfire. I feel like there was a tree at the agricultural school. I'm not sure about that, but let's go take a look. Walk around town and see if there's a tree here. The base of a tree. There's a society. Here's some trees. I feel like it would be lit up. I feel like it would be, you know, obvious that there is something there. Because there's a lot of trees here, man. I don't think they would hide it on purpose. There are trees at the school. Not really anything I can interact... Oh, wow, that does things to the controls. There's a big mushroom here. Okay, it's gonna be that kind of game. I gotta put on my, my adventure squirrel hat. I obtained the bracket fungus. It's gonna be that kind of game, is it? Alright. I can play that way. I wasn't expecting to, but I can play that way. Should I go with this? The bracket fungus? The bracket fungus. I held it in my hands. I thrust the bracket fungus in front of the Cairo Brigade leader. Oh! Stop! Don't bring that thing in here! Just the sight of mushrooms gives me hives. And that's bigger and nastier than any mushroom I've seen before. Get it away from me, please! Okay, I'll let the tree frogs go home. A journal? What journal? Oh, that. I have that. Nothing's gone right for me ever since I picked this journal up. I don't know what's so special about this thing, but you can consider it yours. Just get that funky-looking fungus away from me. The journal the Cairo Brigade leader gave me was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the journal with a peacock symbol. The incident resulted in a huge drop in the reputation of the Cairo Brigade leader's shop. He's gonna pack up and leave town with a bindle. His business collapsed. This sort of thing happens when you try to take money from the weak. I heard the Cairo Brigade leader had a change of heart and went overseas to study more about mixing cocktails. Oh, alright. He went to discover mixology. Instead of just serving straight booze. Sure. Chapter 3, the Kenju Park Grove. I don't know how many chapters are in this, but I think we're moving at a good clip. It's pretty hard to do business in a quiet town like this. I too enjoy doing a business. I like the numbers and financials. North of town, there's a village of farmers and a forest where the god of the earth is said to dwell. Do I want to know how many chapters? You know what? No, I don't. I don't want to know too much about what's coming up. Welcome, sir. I think I'm getting the rhythm of this game. Like, we're gonna go to the RC Society. We're gonna talk to them. They'll give us a lead. We'll talk to the singing woman. The Kensington Hotel has quite a history. I'm not gonna tell you about it, though. Fuck off. The stove cat from the cat office was looking for you. The cat the what? Okay. No, why am I surprised? They're the cat office. The weather is nice and warm again today. Yeah, you know, for the cat office. The office of cats. The place where cats go to work at their job. Talk to me. Okay, you're just a warm guy. There's always a warm breeze blowing through Ihatovo. Can I watch the Chaplin film yet? I want to watch the Chaplin film. Where the hell do cats work? I heard the cinema's gonna be closed for a while. Oh, now you tell me. I'm gonna check in at the RC Society and see if they can tell me where cats work. I haven't heard anything from Kenji. What could have happened to him? You found one of the journals? Great! Good luck finding the others. Okay. Yeah, the Chaplin films do kinda date the piece a little bit, maybe. Hey, is this a cat office? The god of the earth really scares me. They say he's always in a bad mood. Alright, I guess not. Stove Cat. I gotta find Stove Cat. The weather sure is nice today. When the weather's like this, you want to just head off with no particular destination in mind, you know? It's been ages since I just went on a walk, looking around. The reception area is on that side. Yes, it is. Oh, this is the cat office. Alright. Seems you're looking for Kenji's journals, meow. Let me tell you some information I have about one of them, meow. I heard a boy named Kenju has one of the 7 journals, meow. His village is in the northeast, meow. I decided to go to the village where this boy named Kenju lives. Thank you, Stove Cat. You're humble and lovable. How's it going, dog? I went feral after my owner headed off to some faraway place and left me behind. That's depressing. Thank you. Goodbye. Professional catting, yes. Grr! Woof, woof. You seem like a shady character. Oh, thank you. Whimper, whimper. I'm Kenju's dad. That's my entire personality. I'm Kenju's brother. That's my entire personality. Let me guess, Kenju's grandma? Kenju's been crying in his empty field ever since he lost his cedar sapling. I feel for the kid. Okay. Why do I ask questions? Kenju's a real crybaby. Kenju's kinda weird. If you're here to see Kenju, he's at the empty field to the side of here. The empty field, huh? Oh. Sob. Okay. I guess. Well, wait a minute. There's a huge oak here. I get the feeling we're gonna need to talk around about this one. Oh, hello, Amber and company. Please don't step on the field. I just planted seeds here. Oh, sorry. Does that oak have a face? No, I think it was just a circular cutout, but it could be. Kenju's dad bought a cedar sapling. Eiji, who lives near the village's entrance, got really upset when he saw Kenju planting it. He complained having cedar in the empty field would cast shadows on his own field to the north. But the empty field is all clay soil, which can't grow any rice or vegetables. I don't think it's even possible to grow cedar tall enough to make that much shade there. So, someone saw someone get something nice and complained that it was ruining their nothing special. Yeah, that feels pretty much right. Does it have a... I don't know, I can't see anymore. I can't talk to it, though. Lives near the Village Gates. Are you him? My name's Heiji. You know Kenju's sick in the head, right? I know you're a dick. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Kenju now. Still crying. Alright. I'm gonna stop by the agricultural school again. Maybe we can get, like, a replacement sapling. That seems like the best thing to do for him. A deeply rude individual, yes. If you have a field and you're growing a big fat stack of nothing, and you're afraid that somebody else's single tree is gonna someday grow tall enough to ruin it, that doesn't seem right. Okay. If the doctor gives us such fascinating lectures. This is all so complicated. I don't really understand it. Please don't bother me right now. I need to focus on the lesson. Professor Einbach? Are you doing some studying here, too? No, I'm sorry, Dr. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not doing any studying here. Maybe we can talk to Stovecat again. Maybe Stovecat will have a suggestion. Oh, and we need to talk to the singing lady as well. Let's see, Stovecat works at the office that is up here. Stovecat, what is your wisdom? Did you happen to find one of the journals? Meow. Thanks, Stovecat. I'm gonna talk to the singing lady. Maybe she can help me make sense of this. Unfortunately, the cat office did not help me, Cat. They say there's a very wise owl in Kenju's village. Can you put that in the form of a song? Okay. Alright, I guess we need to go talk to Mr. Owl. Who will tell us how to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. And owl so wise it only speaks in palindromes. I don't believe they exist. Palindromes, I mean. I definitely can't do anything with this tree. Maybe I need to talk to somebody else in town first. Gomome, Igoma. Alright, do you have any more information? I'm not sure why, but Heiji even cated Kenju years ago. He teased the boy about everything. Well, if I know my tropes, that means that he's in love with him. Nobody lives here. Do you have anything to say? Hey, don't go stomping through someone's field. What, Kenju? Don't even waste your time talking to him. Anyway, get off my field right now, you hear me? Alright. Cranky, you gotta cramp up your butt. You're looking for Kenju. He was over at the empty field. Okay. Wanna know what's been going on recently? Well, now that I think about it, a short while ago, I saw Heiji doing some digging in his field in the middle of the night. Heiji's usually so lazy, I thought it was odd seeing him up and working that late. Oh, did you steal the... Did you actually steal the sapling and plant it in your, like, crappy clay field? A cedar sapling. I don't know anything about it. Get out of my face. Yeah, fuck you. We're gonna have to get, like, a shovel or something. Who lives here? Old lady. You think Heiji's behind this? No. I could never suspect my own neighbor. Can do the real crybaby. Yeah, okay, but... I'm working on this. Very slowly, I'm working on this. I think I have to ask around with everybody in town multiple times. Hated Kenju years ago. Don't step on the field. Okay. Sorry. So, you're saying the cedar sapling might have been hidden away somewhere? I can almost be bothered to care about that. Don't you think Heiji's acting suspicious? No, I can't openly doubt my own neighbor. I can. I mean, I can. He doesn't know anything about it. Surely there's got to be, like, evidence we can find somewhere. The kids aren't much good. That guy will just tell me to fuck off his field. Kenju's at the empty field. Kenju's weird. Kenju's crying. I'm just gonna check and see if there's any, like, disturbed dirt that I can find by stepping on it. Like, is that the way this game goes? Not that I can see. Yeah, you have to doubt other people's neighbors. It's the fastest way to friendship. Kenju is at the empty field. How about the dogs? Heiji's the one who buried the sapling. I saw him. Woof. Come with me. Oh, hello. Alright. This way. It was Heiji's field there. Here it is! Woof! Search around for it! The ground looked uneven. I tried digging down in the dirt and I found a dried up tree buried there. It was Kenju's cedar sapling. I had found the cedar sapling. Yeah, he actually planted it, like, deep enough that it needed to be dug up. I can't give it back to Kenju. Maybe I can confront Heiji with it. I don't know anything about any cedar sapling. Get out of here, go! I showed him the cedar sapling. That... You dug that out of my field without permission. Ah! Hades shouted as he dashed out. Just gonna keep crying there, huh? There's gotta be something up with that tree and the owl that I heard about, but I don't know what it is. Ah, the sapling. I can't save it, but the old owl on the oak tree at the north end of town might know a way to bring it back. Well, now we know. So... Oh, hey, owl. What? You're an adult. Why are you able to talk with me? What's that? I set down the dried-up cedar sapling. A cedar sapling? What? Heiji did this. He buried it? Whose sapling is it? Kenju's? Ah, yes, that nice boy. Darn Heiji picking on a nice boy like Kenju. Okay, I understand. I'll pitch in to help Kenju. The sapling should still be okay. Bring Kenju here to see me. I'll tell him how to bring it back to life. I'll see if I can communicate with him. Also, people keep calling Kenju a boy, and he looks like he's fucking 50 years old. Huh? You found my sapling? Where is it? I took Kenju over to the owl. Oh, you've come, Kenju. Let me tell you exactly how to save your cedar sapling. I quietly left Kenju there with the owl and walked away. 7 days have passed since then. Kenju's always smiling. Kenju's saplings may be small, but they're strong. Kenju's always looking at his cedar saplings. What a nice garden. And here is the field full of all the fucks we give about Heiji. Look at them! Look at how many there are! He's fucked off out of town or something. He's gone. Thank you very much. Kenju's cedar sapling has been growing very quickly along with his new ones. Thanks for your help with the cedar sapling. Kenju is feeling a lot better now. Thank you so much for saving the cedar sapling. It's grown strong along with his new saplings thanks to you. Man, it was the owl. It was the owl's work. I didn't do much. Lately, Kenju's been all smiles looking at his cedar saplings. Are you looking for Kenju? Lately, he just gazes at his saplings. I don't see him over there, honestly. Oh, there he is. Oh, thank you! Here, this is for you. What Kenju had given me was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the Journal of Comfort. The cedar saplings steadily grew and grew into large and sturdy trees. Eventually, people viewed the cedar grove as a place of rest and relaxation. The lines of cedar trees that Kenju planted would go on to be known as the Kenju Park Grove. It's a place that has remained beloved by all ever since. And we are up to Chapter 4 already. The Fox and the God of the Earth. I wonder what the dog would have said. Unfortunately, it's a bit late for that. Sorry. I'm not making enough money in this town, so I'm about to head out. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me. They say the birch tree in the Earth God's forest can speak to people. I'm gonna put my glasses on now. One moment, please. Okay. Yeah, this is like a short story summary collection, if I understand correctly, Shateri. Like, there will be, like, all of these are based on his stories in some way. But yeah, I needed my glasses on for that one. Sorry. Many famous people have stayed here at the Kensington Hotel. I'm not telling you who. Alright, let's start off with, there's a bit of a chill in the air today, isn't there? We have Live Alive at home. Not really, no. This has no battles whatsoever. It is purely walking, talking, and stories. It's rather cool out today, isn't it? I wouldn't know. I've been wearing this overcoat for 20 years. Ihatovo is such a calm, quiet town. Did you see the Chaplin film? Oh yeah, it was hilarious. People need to see it. Even if they have to borrow money to go. You're with me on that, right? The next showing is A Certain Love Story. I missed the Chaplin! The cinema's showing a Chaplin film today. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I didn't miss it. I'm a little underwhelmed, to be honest. Movies are made to entertain the masses. Comedies really are the best. I came here from really far away to see this. Can I actually, like, park my No, I can't get to the empty seats. Sorry, folks. What's back here? Authorized personnel only. Everybody really gets into Chaplin movies. This is the only theater in Ihatovo. I kind of really respect that they made, like, a little pixel art Chaplin. Like, I love the atmosphere here. I'm a little underwhelmed by the movie itself. Like, 4 frames of headshot, but the atmosphere is unparalleled, I'll give it that. Yeah, the weather's nice and mild today. Alright, let's check in at the RC Society. Let them know I found another journal. I haven't heard anything from Kenji. You found another journal, huh? Good. Yet we're gonna have to find the plot thread this time. Ourselves. The god of the earth used to be worshipped by all the farmers here, but now he's been entirely forgotten. Not entirely, apparently. Yeah, NPCs can just walk straight through you. Have you heard of the talking birch tree in the Earth God's forest? I'd like to see it too. Birch tree. Birch. Birch. Very firmly birch. Ihatovo's summers really are short, you know. Is the summer over already? The weather's been strange this year. The thing about my mom is, she knows a lot about science. I feel like for this one, we're gonna have to go to the agricultural school. I hear Dr. Kubo is going to give a lecture about earthquakes. Yeah, I think that's a hint to go to the, agricultural school. Let's see what Dr. Kubo has to say. And that is what causes earthquakes to happen. Oh, okay, bye. Thanks, Dr. Einbach. Please keep quiet during the lesson. I'm terrified of earthquakes. I see. Generic student noises. Maybe we should just try going up to the north. See if we're allowed. What's up, ma'am? My husband can't resist it when he gets a craving for dumplings. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Hey, Stove Cat. I've got some new information in ya. It seems there's a fox that lives in the Earth God's forest, and it has one of the 7 journals, meow. The Earth God's forest is north of Kenju's village. I decided to go to the Earth God's forest, meow. Alright, to the Earth God's forest. Let's see what's kicking up here. Hello, I am a birch tree. Well, I wondered... Okay. Oh, that's it! I'm waiting for the fox to arrive. Alright, sure. Hello, fox. Hello. May I ask why you've come to my living quarters? Do you have some business with me? Oh, you came to visit from the city of Ihatovo. As you can see, there's nothing here in this backwater region, other than the forest and the swamp. Kenji? Kenji the poet? Yes, I know him. We go way back. You want to know where he is now? Well, I'm not sure. Where could he be? Oh my, would you look at the time? You'll have to excuse me. Alright. Well, we tried. We can't break into his house, so I guess we'll just have to follow him. He didn't go back here. Orchard grass is the only thing growing here. What could this fox be doing in a place like this, though? Maybe he wants whatever this is. Orchard grass is growing here. Okay. Let's try talking to the tree again. Apparently we've decided to just involve ourselves in the life of everyone we meet as obtrusively as possible. I'm waiting for the fox to arrive, okay? And here is a swamp. And there is some minnows, it looks like. And a shrine. Who are you? How dare you enter my shrine uninvited? Struck in the head by the god of earth, I fell unconscious. Ow. Meow. When I came to, I realized I'd been tossed into the middle of the forest. The god of the earth is Chuck Norris. Apparently. I walked into his shrine uninvited and he kicked my ass. Well, I'm just gonna go back there and give him a piece of my mind. The other way around the shrine. The other way around the pond, I mean. It's not here. Ah, but the fox is at the birch tree. What's going on, guys? Good evening. Would you care to hear what the fox has to say? It really is a quiet night, isn't it? I was talking with the birch tree about the stars. You're welcome to join us. The fox proved to be quite knowledgeable about the stars, telescopes, and art. We had a fascinating discussion. Once the telescope I ordered arrives from Germany, I'll show you all of the stars. The fox has all sorts of interesting things. He said he has books from far-off places and even some rare machines. You'll bring something interesting to show me next time, won't you, Fox? Yes, with pleasure. I'll show you my most prized collection next time. Would you look at the time? I really must head home for now, if you'll excuse me. The fox knows about everything. He's told me plenty of stories, on so many starry nights. I wonder what sort of books the fox will bring. I'm so excited! This has a very doomed relationship feel to it. I'm predicting the god of the earth is gonna get pissy about something. I am rather busy right now. Could we continue our discussion tomorrow, perhaps? Certainly. But I want to go look at that grass in the field. Orchard grass. Okay. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm just really predicting. Oh, that fox. Yeah, the portrait is good. Local fox make face. How he make that face. News at 11. I knew you were gonna do something. What are you doing? Why does the soil so dark produce grass and trees and grass that are so green? How do mushrooms sprout from the ground without bearing seed? There's so much I don't understand. It's odd, isn't it, birch tree? Ah, you're the scoundrel who dared to enter my shrine uninvited. Oh, god of the earth, this man is no scoundrel. But he... Please, listen to the fox. The fox would know whether or not this man is bad. The fox? That liar? Oh, God of the Earth. As if the fox would know anything. Not a single word it says is true. It's conniving, a coward. The lowest of all the animals. The God of the Earth is kind of a surly bastard, though. Like, nobody cares about him. At all. You really don't seem to be a bad person. I won't hit you again. You can trust me on that. Lying is something I'd never do. That birch tree thinks the fox is so much better than I am. It's true I know nothing, and I have nothing. I understand that much. Just thinking of it is almost too much to bear. Though I am a lesser god, I am still a god, the god of the earth. So why do I feel this way about the birch tree? What is its emotion that has such a sway over me? It was getting late, so I headed back to the city of Ihatovo. The next day, what sort of things could the god of the earth possibly like? I wanted to make him feel better, so I decided to go around town and find out more about him. This guy's about to head out, yeah. The god of the earth doesn't know anything, though, so, like... we gotta find out more about him so we can find something he actually likes. And then he'll loosen up enough that a stick will fall out of his butt. That's my theory, anyway. Hey, do you know what the god of the earth might like? And that is what causes earthquakes to happen. Okay, nope. Maybe we can check in at the RC Society? Leo Notched at the City Hall knows a ton about everything. If there's something you're not sure about, you should ask him for advice. Okay. Let's go talk to Leo. There's a couple living in the house behind the hotel. They're sharing some of the dumplings they made. Well, maybe I have to go give the god of earth some dumplings. Hey, Stove Cat. The offering the god of the earth really enjoys his dumplings, meow. Okay. Let's get some dumplings and feed the god of the earth. I made too many dumplings. We can't possibly eat them all. I've got some dumplings here, made using my family's special recipe. Do you want one? Sure. I took the dumpling. The dumpling. I held it in my hands. Alright, let's go present this to the god of the earth. And maybe he'll stop, like, being such a fuckpants all the time. I mean, what I really want is to give the dumpling to the fox, but, like, that won't solve anything. Hey. What is it? You have something for me? I handed him the dumpling. Oh. It's been a while since I've eaten a dumpling. I love these. It pleases me to receive an offering like this. Maybe I should go and see the birch tree. The god of the earth seems to be feeling better now. Oh, he was just hangry! He was just hungry and angry! Nope. Okay. I decided to listen to what the birch tree and the fox were talking about. Not the birch tree. True beauty has its imperfections. Even if we are to accept that beauty must follow the laws of symmetry, true beauty only comes close to the ideal. It merely skirts that fine line, close to absolute perfection, but far enough away to still appear natural. Yes, I really agree with that. Well, that much is written in pretty much any book about aesthetics. Oh, do you have books about aesthetics? Indeed I do. Mostly in English and German. Though I am getting one in Italian delivered soon. I take it the German telescope you ordered still hasn't come. That's right, it hasn't arrived yet. German telescopes are quite popular, so it's rather hard to get a hold of one. Once it arrives, I'll bring it right over and show it to you. Saturn is such a beautiful sight to behold, you really must see it. Oh, would you look at the time? I have something I need to check up on, if you would excuse me. I'll drop by later with one of my books on aesthetics. And as for you, traveler, there's something I would like to give you later. I'll be on my way then. The way it's written, I genuinely can't tell if he's lying about, like, all of his amazing collection or not. Fox is always experimenting with new things. Like, I can't tell if he's lying, but I want to believe. You think the fox is better than me? You think I'm not as good as the fox? What is aesthetics, anyway? How am I supposed to know about that? What do you expect me to do? Well, you could try learning things. Like, education? The door won't open. Orchard grass is still growing here. And I don't see the fox. And he took off somewhere. I guess I'll have to talk to the god and the birch tree for a bit. That birch tree. Fox is always experimenting with new things. Okay. Do I have to get him more dumplings? Because I'm not sure I want to give him more dumplings. I want to give the fox dumplings. I can't take this anymore. I have no choice but to kill that fox. Really, man? God of the Earth flew out, screaming. We seem to be alternating feel-good stories and, like, depressing ones. Yeah, you know what'll make... You know what'll make somebody love you is, murdering their favorite friend. Talking with a fox here. Suddenly the god of the earth came charging over. He started shouting and ran after the fox. What happened? Yeah, there's no other options. Oh, damn it. Really? It was too late. The fox had already drawn its last breath. Really, man? This is what you go with? I'm going to have to kill and eat a god. The fox brought me a book on aesthetics. Please, you have to save the fox. I'm, not sure I can do that. And there's no god here now. Now, I don't really have anything besides the Shellfire. Maybe I can do something with that? It feels doubtful, though. The fox had died with orchard grass gripped tightly in its paws. The room was empty. There weren't even any books. Clearly the fox had been lying to us. Oh, what have I done? What did I even do that for? Well, petty jealousy, mostly. Some orchard grass on the table. Something's hidden underneath it. There was a journal beneath the orchard grass. It was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the journal with a note symbol. Well, nice work, asshole. The book the fox lent me turned into grains of orchard grass. Is the fox okay? That fox had been lying to make itself look good, but those lies ended up leading the fox to its own demise. No, I think it was the vengeful motherfucker that led it to its own demise. That fox wasn't the only liar out there in the world, but every single liar will end up being hurt by their lies. That's not the fucking moral! Fuck you! Pardon me. I left the birch tree standing there in a daze, and decided to come back to the Earth God's forest later. Why? The Life of Bud Lee Gutsko. Anyway, that's where we're stopping for the night. We will come back and finish this tomorrow. I'm admittedly a bit pissy about that particular story, but several of the others have been pretty good. And no, I'm not gonna just, like, fuck the entire game because one story happened to be bad. I mean, a poet born in 1890? Yeah, I don't know. There is a lot to talk about with his work, and, let's be real, poets do not always deliver feel-good stories. In fact, I was okay with that story until the moralizing happened. The quote-unquote moral of the story was, not to my taste, I would say. But I'm alright with everything else, though. Sometimes you just get a depressing story. uh, I do not see anybody I want to drop you guys on insofar as raids go. So I'm gonna go ahead and release you folks off into the ether. Yeah, the message on that one was a miss. But I am finding the stories interesting content-wise. There's a lot to dig into here. I'm just very curious about where this is going. The art is good, the music is good. And you don't have to always agree with art to appreciate it. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let you folks go. You have a good night out there. And that's it. Rest well.